Welcome to the Make More Money as a Dietitian podcast, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and marketing so your nutrition business can thrive and you can make a bigger impact in the marketplace. I am your host, Christine Diane, registered dietitian and money mindset expert. Let's get started with today's episode. Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Make More Money as a Dietitian. Before we get started with today's episode, which is going to be a very good one, I just wanted to remind you that February is Black History Month, and you are getting bonus episodes of Make More Money as a Dietitian this month because I have interviewed 4 amazing RDs of color, Black dietitians, that I wanted to lend voice to on this podcast. So make sure that you are listening to both episodes. We're dropping 2 episodes each week this month of February so that you can get to know some amazing Black dietitians, get to know their work and how they are contributing to the profession, in such an amazing way. So just make sure that you are listening to both episodes each week for the month of February so that you can learn a little bit more about some of your Black dietitians that are out there doing all of the things. All right. So let's get started with today's episode, and it's all about rethinking your niche. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Make More Money as a Dietitian. I am your host, Christine Diane Thompson, and I am super excited to be here for another episode to give you some mindset shifting tips and tricks and all of the things in between. And today's episode is nothing short of that. I wanted to share with you today about rethinking your niche. Now, this comes from a recent email that I sent out to my email community. And by the way, are you signed up? Are you signed up as a part of my email community? Because if you're not, I want to encourage you to come on and join the email community. And you can do that simply by just going to moneymindsetdietitian.com, and you'll get a little pop-up box where you can grab a copy of the How to Calculate Your Rate as an RD Entrepreneur workbook. That workbook is super popular and it's super valuable. And I take you through a 4-step process of how to calculate. I can't even talk today, y'all. What's up? How to calculate your rate as an RD entrepreneur so that you no longer have to say, how much should I charge for XYZ? You will already know what to charge, but because you will have calculated your own rate based on several factors that are super important as a business owner and are often neglected by those who are business owners. So get on the email list, get in the community, because I am dropping wisdom nuggets, y'all. And most recently, it was all about rethinking your niche. Now, this is so important because I see so many dietitians who are entrepreneurs spend their time, wasting their time, countless hours of time, y'all, obsessing over their niche. Is this you? Was this you? Has this ever been you? Do you know someone who's like this? Because if so, I want you to listen up, okay? Because this is super important. Too many of us think that we have to get our niche perfect. We think we have to get it just right before we start taking action and letting people know what we do and letting them know how we can help them. We're perfectionists by nature, I think. And a lot of dietitians think when they're just getting started, especially, they think that their success is dependent upon them honing in on the right niche. Oftentimes, you guys, we've been fed the story that it's all about the niche. We got to narrow it down, and that's how you make the money. But I'm here to tell you today, in reality, that isn't really it. It isn't about the niche. It isn't how you make all of the money. But here's what it's really about, my friend. What it really is that you want the success that you think comes with knowing exactly who your people are and then having those people as clients paying you money. You think that your success comes with knowing who your people are. But what is actually required to earn money with a niche is something very, very different. To earn the success of having a very clear niche, to have only clients within that niche, and to become a leader in your specific area of expertise means you have to say no to money. I'm going to pause right there. And let me just repeat this again so you can understand what I'm saying. What is required to earn money when you have a very specific niche means that you have to get comfortable with saying no to money. Let's all get that. Because that's how you actually earn money, by having a successful niche. So saying no to money means that you say no to anyone who doesn't have the problem you solve. It also means that you say no to people who want to work with you when they're not the right fit. It means that you actually say yes only to being the niched RD that you want to be all day, every day. And most RDs that I've come in contact with, at least, they aren't ready to say no. They're not ready to constrain down to just being that niched RD because they're not ready to let money and opportunities pass them by in order to create the specific opportunity of having that one best client in that exact niche that they want to work with. Now, my friends, that is the truth about niching. It's really a mindset thing. So when your brain says, I have to hone in on my niche, I want you to ask that brain of yours, hey, are we really ready to say no to money and people? Because that's what it takes. You have to get comfortable with saying no to money. You have to get comfortable with saying no to people that don't fit into your niche. Having a niche actually requires that you have constraints all of the time. And having constraints doesn't always feel like rainbows and unicorns, y'all. It actually means that you have to edit most of your ideas and your desires and your impulses, especially those impulses. Because as an entrepreneur, we are filled with impulses. Can I get an amen? Like, I know I'm not the only one who looks at the bright and shiny objects and the different courses and the programs and the coaches and people teaching you these new ways of doing things and new frameworks and using new platforms and all of these things. And we want to jump impulsively into doing that. We have to learn when we have a niche that we have to constrain things down and we have to control our impulses and stay focused on the work that we're meant to do with those specific people. And I want to share another truth with you today. It's this. When you spend time trying to fabricate a niche that you aren't actually ready for because you haven't had enough time or experience to decide, you haven't been experienced enough to make this decision. You're just kind of fabricating a niche. You actually waste a lot of time solving the wrong problem. And you're not making more money by doing that. But here is the wisdom nugget. If you haven't grasped any of them yet, here's one of the ones that I want you to really take hold to. when you're truly ready to earn in your niche, you're ready to earn those best clients, and you're ready to earn that industry authority, you will know. You will know when you're ready. You'll know because it's going to feel really freeing. It's going to feel certain. It's going to feel grounded. Kind of like love. You know, that love at first sight feeling. So when you're ready and you're willing to let the experience you gain direct you, when you're willing to take your time, when you're ready and you're willing to earn your niche, and the moment that you decide on it, and then never look back, that's when everything falls in place and you start to make a whole lot of money. So I really encourage you to not get all caught up in the niche mind drama. When someone is telling you that you need to narrow your niche and really know what that is straight out of the gate, I really want you to rethink that. You have to think if you're ready to say no to money, especially in the beginning. Are you really ready to say no to money and say no to opportunities that may come your way in the beginning? Are you really ready to just make up some sort of niche in the beginning to test it out, see if you like it or not? Some people teach that. But in my opinion, that is a waste of time. You could, in turn, just be getting yourself out there, helping all the people that you can help, and then learning as you go. This is how I believe you can actually hone in on a niche. You hone in on your niche through experience, by working with more people along the way, just more and more people. And I promise you, it will not take you long to figure out what you like and what you really don't like. And when you start to figure out what you don't like, you are going to naturally attract the people that you do. And miraculously, you're going to start turning those people away that don't really fit into your niche, into your work, the work that you really love doing and you enjoy doing, and your clients end up getting the best results. In my opinion, you're not going to learn that until you actually get out there and start doing the work. You have to start doing the work first. So look, don't fabricate, make up a niche. Don't just try to work so hard to get it right and figure it out in your mind. You're wasting time. You're wasting precious time, and you're wasting lots of money. You're leaving money on the table when you could just be out there allowing your process to unfold naturally for you, because it won't take long, I promise. And at the same time, you'll be helping so many people along the way. So that's what I have for you today, my friend. I want you to rethink your niche. I want you to rethink narrowing it down, especially in the beginning. But instead, just allow your process to unfold naturally, because you may not have the mental strength and fortitude to say no to money, say no to specific opportunities that may come your way. You may not be ready to say no yet. So why not open yourself up to saying yes? Especially in the beginning. I'm really emphasizing this for my beginner RDs who are going into business. You may not be a beginner RD, but you may be just getting started as a business owner. And I believe actually that people who, it doesn't even matter if you're a dietitian. People who start out in business usually don't just have this specific niche straight out of the gate. They let all the people come in. Come on in, everybody. And then they tweak and refine as they go. For some reason, I'm thinking about Steve Jobs when he created what he created. And it wasn't super specific in the beginning. It was just a computer. It didn't have all the specificities that it has today, or even before he left this planet. But he created his message and he spoke to a specific group of people as he began to really hone in on his actual product. He honed in on who he was creating this product for and why. And I believe that he couldn't have done that if he hadn't just created the computer straight off the bat and created it for everyone for the most part, and created a price point that was achievable for just about everyone in the beginning. So think about that as you start your journey of becoming a dietitian business owner. You will want to rethink your niche. You will want to rethink niching down in the very beginning, open yourself up to opportunities, and continue to grow and evolve and refine as you go. All right, have a great rest of your week and a weekend ahead, and I'll see you on the next episode of Make More Money as a Dietitian. Bye, my friends. Hey, if you want to learn more about how you can make more money as a dietitian, I want you to check out my newest signature program, Embody Academy. All you have to do is head on over to moneymindsetdietitian.com/embody-academy. Again, that's moneymindsetdietitian.com/embody-academy, and click on the Learn More button and get signed up to join us today. I can't wait to see your name on the roster so that I can help you learn how to make more money as a dietitian.